जय राधा माधव हरि।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपीजन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी।
जय यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन।
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन।
यमुनातीरावनचारि
यमुना तीरावनचारि।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवराधार।
जय यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन।
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन।
यमुनातीरावनचारि
यमुना तीरावनचारि।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
दया गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय।
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय।
जय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
जय जय हरि बोल हरि
Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
Jai Jai Gurudev, 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 Gurudev.
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस राज स्तोत्र सुदर्शन सर्व चरण आनंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय
जय
नमः हरिदास ठाकुर की जय
जय
प्रेम से को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
जय
नित्यानंद श्री गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री
जय
राधा कृष्ण श्याम राधा कुंड गोपीनाथ गिरिराज गोवर्धन की
जय
मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय
जय
मोदी मायापुर धाम की जय
जय
श्री श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय
जय
श्री जगन्नाथ प्रदेश भद्रा महारानी की जय
जय
भक्ति देवी की जय तुलसी देवी की वृंदावन की जय गंगा माँ की जय संवेद गौर भक्त की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय विजय संकीर्तन मुंबई की जय ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी निगमकल्पतरुर्गणितं फलं सुखमुखाद्रमुत्तद्रव्यसम्भृतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं रसिका भुविभावुकाः Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th Canto, Chapter 9, Text 5, 6, 7. Nunam Nunam Tvam Vidhina Subhruhu
नूनं त्वं विधि
Nunam Tvam Vidhina Subhruhu
नूनं त्वं विधि न सुब्रुवो
Presitasi Sharirinam
प्रसिता शरीरिणं
Sarvendriya Manaha Pritim
सर्वेन्द्रिय मन प्रीतिं
Vidhatum Sa Grunena Kim
विधातुं सगृणेतिं
Vidhatum Sa Grunena Kim
विधातुं सगृणेन किम्
Nunam indeed Tvam you Vidhina by providence Subhruhu O you with the beautiful eyebrows Presita Saint Asi certainly you are so Saririnam of all embodied living entities Sarva all Indriya of the senses Manaha and of the mind Pritim what is pleasing Vidhatum to administer Sa Gruhena by your causeless mercy him whether translation and purport by his divine Sabha Charana Arvina Bhaktivedanta Swami Jai Shri Prabhupada Translation. Oh, beautiful girl with beautiful eyebrows, certainly Providence by his causeless mercy has sent you. Oh, beautiful girl with beautiful eyebrows, certainly Providence by his causeless mercy has sent you to please the senses and minds of all of us. Is this not a fact? Next verse. Go to next. Swatvam sparsadamananam swatvam nah spardhamananam ekavastuni manini swatvam nah spardhamananam
Satvam na spardhanmananam
ekavastuni
manini
Jantinam baddhavairanam
jatinam baddhavairanam
samvidhatsva samudrame.
samvidasva samudame.
Sa, as such you are, from your good self, Naha, of all of us demons, Spardhamananam, of those who are becoming increasingly inimical, Ekavastuni, in one subject matter, the container of nectar, Manini, O you, who are most beautiful in your prestigious position, Gyantinam, among our family members, Baddha Bhairanam, increasingly becoming enemies, some auspiciousness, Vidhatswa, must execute, Sumadhyame, O beautiful thin-waisted woman. Translation. Would lift it, yes. Does not come. Yeah. We are now all engaged in enmity among ourselves because of this one subject matter, the container of nectar. Although we have been born in the same family, we are becoming increasingly inimical. O thin-waisted women, who are so beautiful in your prestigious position, we therefore request you to favor us by settling our dispute. The demons understood that the beautiful woman had attracted the attention of them all. Therefore, they unanimously requested her to become one arbiter to settle their dispute. Vayam Kasyapadayada Bhratarha Kruta Paurusaha Vibhajasva Yatha Nyayam Naiva Bheda Yatha Bhavet. Vayam, all of us, Kasyapadayadaha, descendants of Kasyapa Muni, Bhrataraha, we are all brothers, Uta Paurusaha, who are all able and competent, Vibhajaswa, thus divide, Yatha Nyayam, according to law, no, not, Eva, certainly, Vedaha, partiality, Yatha, as, Bhavet, should so become. Translation. All of us, both demons and demigods, have been born of the same father Kasyapa, and thus we are related to as brothers. But now we are exhibiting our personal prowess in dissension. Therefore, we request you to settle our dispute and divide the nectar equally among us. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gyananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Samrupakadamayam Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padagamanam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhani Tamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Namaste Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami Niti Namini Namo Sadbhakta Manaye Manipurudhvavayacha Prabhupada Sadvani Prachara Niratayate Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Gauravani Prachare Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschata Desha Tarini Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tuse Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwanusuti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatruvascha Krupa Sindhubhya Evacha Titanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Mukhaṁ karoti vācālaṁ pangum langhayate girim Yat krupatam amande Shri Gurudena Tarinam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Adaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. So, we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 9th chapter, 3 verses 5, 6, and 7. So, Mohini Murti has appeared. So, on the Samudra Manthan Lila, just to give the nectar to the demigods, but the demons are very, very powerful, and so as soon as Lord Dhanvantari came with this nectar pot, so which is written as Amrutam, so immediately the demons snatched away, and as the their ill fate, that one after another demon was snatching away from each other like that, so nobody could actually drink it, little bit also. As soon as one was about to drink, somebody else was snatching. So this way, this was going on. And the demigods, they were actually they are not protesting actually. The fighting was going on between the demons only. So the demigods were just helpless as innocent children. They are just staying there with Lord Ajita. Ajita was there, Lord present in the form of Ajita along with them, who was helping them in the churning of the milk ocean. So the demigods could understand that Lord will definitely do Avasya Rakhive Krishna Vishwasparam. So that is one of the qualification or one of the great quality of a devotee, that he never loses faith. So even at the time of death also, so throughout his life he practices devotional service, and he is not actually hopeless. He is hopeful till the end of his life that definitely Krishna will protect him. Avasya Rakhive Krishna Vishwasparam. So that is the conviction the devotee has. And Lord also says that I'll take care of my devotees. Stitva mantakarepi brahma nirvana bruchati. So, Visa Brahma Sthiti Prarthana Nanam Prapya Vimuvati Stitva Mantakarepi brahma nirvana bruchati. Even at the time of death, at the end, one can achieve the lotus feet of the Lord. So, devotee actually never become hopeless. They are always hopeful. That is the great positivity that comes by practicing devotional service. Because Krishna will never ditch me. Krishna will ever protect me. So that conviction is there. And that is one of the most important principle of surrendering to the Lord. Okay. Atma Anukulasya sankalpa patikulasya bharjanam rakhisati iti viswaso. Gotrupte varanam tatha atmanikhyapyakarpane sarvidha saranagati. So these two principles, rakhisati iti viswaso and gotrupte varanam tatha. So these two principles are actually now exhibited by the demigods. Rakhisati, Krishna will definitely protect us, protect me. And he is our maintainer. Trupte varanam tatha. He is the maintainer. So he will maintain us. We need not have to worry so much. It is ultimately his mission. Because ultimately it was ordered by the Lord for this venture, the project of churning the milk ocean. That project is his, and we are just only instruments. So let him do. And they have the firm faith that Krishna will definitely protect, and he will do the needful, whatever will be required, so he'll be doing. So they are confident. And the demons, so as their ill fate was, so they, even if they snatched away the nectar pot, so they could not actually taste it. They could not get it actually. So one after another, they are just snatching and they are just fighting, quarreling and that. And because demons means, so as soon as selfishness comes, so they don't care for brother, sister, father, mother, nobody they will care. So that is the quality of demons actually. They will not care for anybody else. And the selfishness, because selfishness is at their topmost priority. So they don't consider others interest while satisfying their own interest. So if their own interest is hampered, so they can do anything and everything. So that is the quality, demoniac quality. So devotee is not like that. So he is always dependent on the mercy of the Lord, and he has firm conviction. So we can see the graphic difference between the attitude of the demons and the demigods here. So demigods are, so they are not going and fighting actually. They are simply, they know that they have the conviction that Avasya Rakhiva Krishna Vishwasman. Krishna will definitely protect us and he will do the needful, because he has already said that. So this is one thing we can learn from the behavior, the activity, the behavior of the demigods. So we should practice devotional service in that conviction. It is not that Krishna will appear immediately, instantly, then only will continue, not like that. So a devotee never loses faith. And he has firm conviction that definitely Krishna will protect me. He will give, he will definitely accept me at his lotus feet. So that he waits till the end of life actually. And most of the time it happens at the end of life. So at the end of life, one achieves that. If one continues practicing devotional service with this conviction, then he will definitely achieve it. So for most of us, most of the devotees sadhaka, this happens at. So why? Because Lord could appear, actually Lord could give his that Krishna Prem, he could give it beforehand also, but he never wants that a devotee become puffed up or become proud by achieving this rare thing of love of Godhead beforehand. So he sees the conviction, actually, that conviction matters. And while practicing devotional service, this is the conviction enhances that Krishna will definitely protect him. So this is the the result of practicing sincerely practicing devotional service. Okay. And the demoniacs, you see, the demoniac qualities. So they are what after they are. So they are captivated by seeing the Mohini Murti. They are captivated actually, and even if they are fighting, so they all of them are captivated by her beauty, and so they are approaching her with because demons, it is the only way to captivate them is by the sense gratification. So if sense gratification is promised, so they are done. So they are actually conquered. So, but the devotees, those who are practicing devotees in sadhaka bhakta, so the principle of brahmacharya is to be practiced very, very seriously. So brahmacharya is not only for brahmachari. Hare Krishna, Maharaj, please mute. So brahmacharya principle is not only for the brahmacharis, it is for all of us. Even the grahastha also. Prabhupada says this marriage is not a license for unrestricted sense gratification. It's not like that. So it is, grahastha ashram is just one has to enter for a purpose to come out of this, actually, to cycle of birth, death, old age. So brahmacharya is for everybody. It's not for only man, for women also. So they have to. So last time we discussed about chastity. So brahmacharya principle is to be practiced. That is for everybody. So brahmachari, how the brahmacharya is lost. Here we can understand how. So by opposite this gender, for a man it is woman, for a woman it is man. So Shastra, basically the Shastras were taught in the Gurukulas. So everything is written in terms of the male. So that other way around also it is applicable. So we can understand in that way. So seeing the beauty of Mohini Murti, the demons are captivated. So if we see some woman, actually, so brahmacharya means, so one should be very, very careful in dealing with the opposite gender. Very, very careful. Unless one is married, it should not be, so intimacy should not be there with any other man or woman for opposite genders. Intimacy means actually it is actually hampering the chastity. Intimacy to other man or woman except the husband and wife. So it is actually very, very dangerous. So they were captivated by two things here mentioned. One is the eyebrow, and another is the waist of this. Because everything for a woman, so because they are made like that actually to captivate uh, the persons. So they are made, so their beauty is so. Therefore, the brahmacharis they either look down and talk to the woman, or they will see only the best thing is to look down and see their feet only. But that is difficult actually. We see, but the examples are there. And Lord Lakshmana, he never saw the face of Mother Sita. So that we understand from Ramayana, that when Lord Rama asked, can you please recognize whether these ornaments are Mother Sita's or not? Lakshman could only recognize the piles, and about the other ornaments, like those who are in the earrings or the necklace, etc. He said, I don't know. I don't understand. I have never seen this. He has not seen the face of Mother Sita. So that was so that type of principles. Or else another thing is that nowadays it is not possible, or we are in the circumstances that we are in the office, we are everywhere. So if you do like that, then people will say he has gone crazy. So we have to be actually careful. But while talking, while speaking to opposite gender, one may see directly to the face. If not possible to look down, to directly to the face, should not see towards the chest. So that actually is a very dangerous position. So looking at the chest, actually immediately it has very wrong impact, and so impression and this that goes. So one has to be very, very careful. So and the eye contact. So eye contact with opposite gender. So that is a dangerous thing actually. So while talking, one may see to the face, overall face, not to the eyes. That is another difficulty in dealing with opposite gender. Talking with. So therefore, actually, Prabhupada says that except your wife, everybody is mother, so Mataji. So Prabhupada is very against that. Sometimes people used to say in the North India particularly, Behenji, Behenji, Behenji. So what is this Behenji? Prabhupada should be. No Behenji. Everybody is Mataji. All women are Matajis, except your wife. And that's what recommended by Chanaka Pandita. Matruvat paradaresu paradravesu lashtravat. Matruvat paradaresu. So to see any other woman as one's mother, that's the best. So he is a Pandita. He is a learned person. So one must know the implication of these things. Okay. So bodily beauty of the opposite gender, for a woman, it is a handsome boy. Also, it may look like that. So one should not trap himself or herself in this. Otherwise, see, our the whole practice of devotional service may go to chaos. So devotional life, it is very, very essential how to deal with the other opposite gender, and particularly opposite gender in case of the devotees, is very, very essential. But nowadays it's not so easy also, because earlier days there used to be so much protection from women also. They are not coming out, they are not doing job, they are not going to office, etc. So now we'll find everywhere, and you have to actually deal with them. So we cannot completely avoid this thing. So one has to be very, very careful, and principle is, so if one is practicing severe devotional service, that will only protect. So therefore, chanting 16 rounds in the morning itself before going to the office, if possible. So that will protect the Lord. Or hearing a reading Bhagavatam, so that will protect us. So all the devotional dharma rakshati rakhyata. If we practice devotional service, that will protect us. That is the armor for a devotee. Just like a soldier goes to the battlefield with all weapons, armors. So like that, a devotee goes to the work office with all these weapons and armors, like 16 rounds, and chanting, hearing, reading, all these things. So like that. So he is always in that protection, actually. So another point here we can understand is that if somebody is praising us unduly, undue praise is to be dealt very carefully. That means that person has some ulterior motive to achieve. So here the demons are praising Mohini Murti about her beauty, etc. So they will, again, further they will tell. So you can understand. So if somebody is giving us undue praise, actually we should not aspire for any praise and prestige. If that is another trap, so we will be falling in that trap. So undue praise should be carefully dealt with. So if somebody is giving you higher post, position, etc., so that means also they have also some motive. They want to extract something. Okay, one has to take the post positions also carefully, so that keeping in the mind that that will not hamper his devotional service in long run. That is our actually goal. That is our, so every time we have to check with whether this post and position will enhance my devotional service or it will deteriorate my devotional service. So every time a devotee is careful. That means in the background, actually always he is Krishna conscious. That means he sees that his devotional service never gets affected. So that is understood here. So they are actually accepting the mother, okay, Mohini Murti as their leader, and they are saying that we are in a fight with our brothers. So now they could understand that they are brothers. Earlier they could not understand that they are the brothers. Now to achieve something higher, so they want to show that they are very civilized, and they don't want fighting with their brothers, cousin brothers, or brothers, direct same father only. So brothers. So they do want to show them of that they are cultured. They are cultured, and then they don't want fighting. So that they can impress the Mohini Murti. Well, that is another thing. So opposite gender tries to impress upon the other. How the opposite gender will impress her? By my activity. This is all coming from the lusty desires, actually. Underlying principle is lusty desire. Because of lusty desire only all these things. And this is the root cause of our coming to this material world. And we are suffering because of that. Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Kama yesha krodha yesha rajoguna samadbhava. Mahasana mahapama vidhina iha vairinam. So these are the enemies actually. These 6 Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mascharya. Kama, the lusty desire, has 2 brothers, one younger brother and elder brother. So elder brother is Lobha. If Kama is satisfied, then he becomes greedy to achieve more and more. His elder brother is Lobha, greed. And there is a younger brother called as Krodha. When sense gratification is not possible, as if it was hampered, then Krodha will come into existence. So that is the younger brother. Krodha is the younger brother. So both are there, Kama, Krodha. Then they are relatives and sisters. Other. So Lobha, Moha, Moha, Mascharya, envy, etc. So all family members actually. So these are the real enemies of a living entity by which one is suffering in this material world, rotting. So by the demoniac activities, we continue. If we continue to progress in that, or we are quelling those qualities, then we are here only in this material world. We have no chance of getting love of Godhead. So the devotee is more, so he understands the futile pleasure which is obtained or from these sense gratifications. So they are actually very, very careful in dealing with all this. So the lusty desires are to be curbed, and they are not to be. The situation may be such that one may be very eager to exhibit these things, but if one is having sufficient spiritual knowledge, and so he can only restrain. Otherwise, it is very difficult actually. One can be blown up by this lusty desires. Okay, so this is demon side, and demigods. We can see demigods. They, as I already discussed, so they are just they are actually, they could not actually understand what to do, and they're just just depending fully on the mercy of the Lord. And Mother Mohini, so Mohini Murti is for them she is like a mother. They are seeing her as a mother, but the demons are seeing her as some street girl, so that they can enjoy sense gratification. So this is the look, how the devotee, this vision is there, and how the demigods' visions, demons' visions are there. So demons, they see everything as their enjoyable objects, so that they can enjoy or gratify their senses. But the devotees, these demigods, they are seeing Mohini Murti as mother, and actually Mohini Murti will feed them as mother, loving mother. The nectar will be given as a motherly affection. So the Mohini Murti is a mother towards the demigods, but she is being looked as object of enjoyment for the demons. So demons are like that only. They don't consider. So as soon as sense gratification is coming, so they don't consider time, place, circumstances, nothing. So they forget everything actually. So all of us are having these problems actually. So we are not 100%, particularly myself, 100% free from all these anarthas. So that's why the devotion has practice. We have to practice, and in association of devotees, the strength comes actually. Then we can see things as they are, and then we can actually restrain. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult situation. As the situation of the modern civilization, so every time we are exposed to these kind of situations. Every time, so if one is not sufficiently fixed in devotional service, so anytime one can be blown up. So we can understand from here that thing. Okay, so I'd like to stop here for any discussion, and because this Prabhupada's purport is very little not there, so what I can to understand and what is the practical application we can have from these slokas, so that I could discuss a little bit. If you have any questions or clarification or any comments, please go ahead. So you are welcome. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji, for your wonderful class. So now, if any of our devotees has any question, they can raise their hand.
Hare Krishna, Dhanavad Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hello, Dhanavad. Thank you. You covered?
You want to add something, Prabhu?
Nothing at this point of time. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, our Sham Kishore Prabhu has raised hand. He has some question, I think. Hare Krishna Prabhu, you can ask.
Hare Krishna, Sam Kishore Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Haripat Prabhu, Dhanavad Prabhuji.
Dhanavad.
My question is, as you explained in the class, between male and female, this eye contact about you. So, this particularly the eye is the main camera of our body. It sees
Yes.
everywhere and then get attracted to any particular thing. So, when a male sees a woman or a woman sees a male, basically through the eyes, they see there is eye contact, and they see the features, figure, everything. So, as a scientist, you can explain me the scientific reason, how the eye, in the scientific way, how the eye, through the eyes, we get attracted in different ways. So we can be aware, while seeing the opposite gender. Like, for example, my Guru Maharaj, Srimad Maharaj, used to see, whenever he used to sit with a woman to talk, he used to always see down, not eye contact. So
Yes,
we
yes.
can elaborate on that through the eyes, how we get entangled.
Yeah. So best way is to, like Maharaj used to show by his personal example, to sit down while talking to opposite gender. But that is possible in devotee circle. But when you are in the office or you are working professionals, so this thing may be a little difficult. It's not impossible, but possible. But sometimes one has to see face to face. So then what I could understand, like, instead of concentrating on the eyes, so we have to see the whole face together, that and don't see down, so like chest area. So that is another dangerous thing. So, and immediately, actually, because Paramatma is there in everybody's heart. So these ladies, they could immediately understand your intention. If one has no intention, like Sukadeva Goswami, so they could understand the innocence of a person, or then they could understand. Actually, they can judge very easily who is a brahmachari in principle, not saying this in asrama, who is a brahmachari in principle and who is not. just they can judge very easily. This male members, they very difficult. We don't have that discriminative power, but they have, the Lord has given them that discrimination power. So immediately they can judge who is a person without any selfish this desire. So we should actually be careful about that. So therefore, the principle we have to follow is Matruvat Paradaresu, Paradravesu Lashtuvat. Atmavat Sarvabhutesu Japasati Sapandita. So we are trying to become Pandita. So the first principle is Matruvat Paradaresu. So then everything is, and then, so there is another, if that is not possible, the another principle is there, like everything is for Krishna's enjoyment. So all the beautiful things are for Krishna's enjoyment. So idam Krishnaya, idam Namo. This is the mantra we have to chant inside, within. Then we are saved at that moment. Idam Krishna. So even if you see some certain beautiful, and then immediately you remember that this beauty is for Krishna's pleasure. Idam Krishnaya, idam Namama. So you chant 3-4 times, then Lord will protect. This is practical we can do. Otherwise, best practice is to look down at the feet of the opposite gender and then talk. So that is good. This Naistika Brahmachari has to do that. And those who are like us, we are not Naistika Brahmacharis. So we are dealing with abundant people and office and all. So we come across this. But definitely everybody has to practice brahmacharya very, very strictly. So that is the way to go back to God or to get love of Krishna. Nobody can escape this. We cannot say that I will get benefit from two sides and then we get no. Household life is for a certain period of time, and then one has to actually give up all this. It's required. Hare Krishna Prabhu, if you have anything, you may please add.
Thank you, Guru, for that.
Okay, so if I'm sorry for if I have hard heart, anybody's feeling. This is subject matters be like that. So, can you stop, Prabhu?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu, we can conclude for the day.
Okay, so Tantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai Srila Prabhu.
Jai.
Jai
Jai.
Gaur Brahmanand. Jai.
Hari Hari Bol. इसलिए सरपद प्रभु जी की जय.
Sripad Guru Maharaj ki jai. Jai
Jai Sripad.
Jai.
Jai. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Vancha Kalpatarvyascha
There's a
Kripasya.
kripa sindhavaya vachapatana.
Dhanapalni Jyo Vaishnavi Jyo.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining. See you all in tomorrow's Bhagavatam session. Hare Krishna. Have a nice weekend.
Yes.